Hey, it's Milton Daily Homes Chuck here, and it's Tuesday. And before we get started, I just wanted to take a second just to acknowledge a colleague of mine that is no longer with us. So, rest in peace to Joyce Hagovic. She was a very inspirational lady, and she unfortunately lost her battle with cancer. So, just wanted to do that. She's a wonderful person. So, the on I guess a bit of a lighter note today, we've got 14 properties in the list, and just to kind of get my head in good spirits, we'll get right into it. Okay, so 1487 Maple, number 410 is the first listing. It's at 309. And it's on the fourth floor, which is awesome. Like the fourth floors are the best ones because they have really high ceilings. There's no photos yet, just those two. But Windsor model, it's about 1,100 square feet. 2-bedroom, 2-washroom. Condo fee is about $264. I'm quite confident if this one's in good shape, it's going to sell pretty quick because it's a great model. It's a great location in the building. 759 Edwards is at 344.9. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-washroom. And so here's the thing. When you read this description, it says beautiful Mattamy built home in a quiet neighborhood, great curb appeal, completely upgraded. It's very general. Like you could say this about any home. Like this is what I call like a cut and paste description where like don't miss out on this gem. Like what kinds of upgrades? You know, it says maple hardwood floors. You can really tell the strength of a description by what it actually does when there's no pictures. Like, can it stand alone and really sell the property? So, anyhow, 512 Roseheath. I think it's pretty obvious who the listing agent is. That's a Barb King, just local agent. 349,888. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-washroom. Very common, like kind of an 80s built home. She even put that it's 29 years old. Nice mature trees here. It's a great street. And they're actually linked by the foundations, so they look fully detached from the outside, and then just underneath the ground they've poured the common basement wall, which was really just a method of the builder saving a little bit of money. Doesn't really affect the value significantly. It looks, you know, without any pictures, I think it seems to be good. I think if it's in, I would say, more of an updated condition. It says the bathrooms have been updated. The windows are probably one of the more expensive things to fix, and so those have been done. And if you're at 29 years, most of the stuff like the roof, the furnace, those kind of things, they sort of give you about 20 years. So you're probably into the life of the second generation of that stuff, but you probably still have some years left. Okay, so Zimmerman is the next one. It's at 415.9, and so we've got, it looks like Darth Vader's garage door. It's all red and black. Now the pictures I find, now this home, it says it's more than 1,500 square feet. I'll check the description, but that room looks tiny to me. So it's just, I find the pictures make it look smaller than I have a feeling it really is. But you've got nice hardwood floors. Kitchen looks okay, stainless steel appliances. The hardwood continues up through the second floor, and then you have a finished basement too. And really, I mean, I think there's a lot of good things about this home. Now, this is a link too. Now, it's a different definition of a link. Is that no interior walls are actually shared. So the only thing that's joined in these homes is the garage door. So a link can either be underneath the ground, or it can be above ground, but no interior walls. Bedrooms, living rooms, kitchens, those walls don't touch. Okay, so that's what it is there. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like a semi with a little bit more, like somewhere between a detached and a semi. It seems like there's some good stuff, but what does that mean? 80% designer paint. Light fixtures are 80% upgraded. Like this. So is that exactly 4 and 5? Who knows, right? Just kind of interesting. Some of the descriptions lately have been kind of puzzling and different and things I've never seen before. 955 Bennett is at 424.9, 3-bedroom, 3-washroom, and it's a Norriston model, which is about 1,900 square feet. And inside you can see it's mostly carpet, but really for like 425, this is a really good deal. So don't expect a whole lot of stuff inside that's going to blow your mind. but I think I mean, if it's half decent inside, this one is gone probably in a couple days. The same model actually just went under contract. It was a nicer one at 450. They had an offer after a couple days, so that just shows you the spread. 459 Trudeau. This is an 1,800 square foot home, fronting onto the park, and you can see inside there's some hardwood floors, more of a natural finish. One of the first phases that Mattamy built. Nothing sort of blow your mind. I mean, they took the dishwasher out too, but it looks solid. It looks relatively clean, and it's pretty hard to shoot a vacant house. They did a pretty good job in presenting it as well. But yeah, the big thing is it fronts onto the park. It's a beautiful big park there, and yeah, so that's a good listing too. I think that's a very fair price for it. But try and get the owner to put a dishwasher in. Tupper is at $529. Double car garage, you're looking at just over 2,100 square feet, and you're on a pie-shaped lot, so this is a good deal. This is probably my chuck pick of the day. I really like this one. And so you can see a nice inviting front entrance. It's a little bit more private. You've got a little bit more of a side yard here. And then you get into the dark floors, the hardwood staircase. You get into a dining room plus a family room. And then you can see the kitchen here. So you've got the dark wood cabinets. You've got some pot drawers beside the stove, some moldings up here, and upstairs hardwood landing too. Very nice. So I think this is great. I mean, look in here. This is a master bedroom. You've got lots of space in there, and with the extra space on the yard. So really nice stuff. You're close to St. Anthony of Padua School. This is in the Bruce Trail. If you're in the public circuit. Nice stuff. Very, very good. So strong listing there. Cochrane is at $569, and it's about 2,600 square feet. And they've done some upgrades in the kitchen. Now keep in mind, with a home like this, window coverings, air conditioning, right? Like appliances, it's not $569. It's plus for sure. So it seems to be a little bit aggressive, or not, like it's a little high. The price seems a little bit high to me for what you're getting. Now if it was fully done and everything was already there, potentially. Now this one on Monaghan's 2,300 square feet, and you're talking about 10,000 extra. And you know, like same thing, buying appliances in this one. Now the counters are nice in both properties. Hardwood would certainly help the argument of trying to get more money. You got some hardwood stairs there, and eventually you'll have some fencing. So I don't know if they've got a lot of legs up in the 579 there. Okay, so Potts is at 619. Vanderwood model, so just over 3,000 square feet. Stone and stucco. You got a big kitchen here. You've got living dining, plus there's a main floor den that you could have an office. Family room. So good layout, good solid layout here. They have the 3 washrooms upstairs, which not all of these have. Quite a few of these for sale right now. There's I think 1 or 2 over $650 right now. Probably not a bad price. You know, California shutters in that one. It seems all right. So $14.99 Rolf, $619 $786. This is slightly smaller, a couple hundred square feet smaller than the previous one. And same kind of thing. You're getting the 3 washrooms upstairs, the hardwood. You get some dark cabinets. You've got the iron pickets there. So overall, I like this one. Tough call. Like between this one and the previous, I'd probably lean towards the previous, the Vanderwood. Okay, this one does have a walkout basement, it looks like, which if you're finishing the basement could make your decision. It could sway you either way, because that's a great thing, is to have an actual sliding door from your basement. Excuse me, McJenna's at 619. About 2,500 square feet, has the staggered garage. It's on a 36 by 88 foot lot. Nice upgrades here. More appliances that you're going to have to purchase, and relatively simple inside. Not a lot of furniture in there. And then you've got, it looks like you're backing onto some green space and potentially the pond there. 619, these models are normally kind of mid fives, slightly lower than mid fives. So to ask for maybe an extra 70,000 for what you have behind seems a little bit high to me. And remember, it's the Plus. Like, you still have to put some money into this one. It looks like they have central air, but I mean, you're still looking at putting some decent appliances in. Malboeuf, the Bad Beef Street, it's at 629, 5-bedroom, 4-washroom. This is a Sherwood model. It says it's the biggest Sherwood, so you're looking at probably about 3,000 square feet. The last model like this one was one that we sold. It was the Princess Margaret home, and just a hair under 620. And so if this one shows pretty well, you can see they've got some granite countertops here. Overlooking the ravine is really, they could do this. I mean, we'll wait for the photos here, but it seems like they've certainly chosen the right price for this one. And every bathroom in this home is joined directly basically to a bedroom. So everybody has an ensuite that they can go to from their bedroom. Nice stuff. Okay, so 9-foot ceilings. Cool. Okay, so Regional Road 25 is the last listing. It's at 784.9. And we've got a double car garage, and I think you've got another garage on this side. I'm not sure if they're part of the same property, but if you look at this angle, it does show this side too. So probably the same property. Okay, so 1.35 acres, and you've got some nice land behind. The thing about being on 25 is that how much noise is there? That's always the issue. I mean, it's certainly, there's a lot of cars that pass by, exposed wood beams. And you've got, looks like a relatively upgraded kitchen here. So overall, I mean, especially if you can store, if you're a hobby car person who needs 4-car parking in their garage, who knows, right? So it seems to be that this home, I mean, usually I like to see, when you're getting close to 800, I like to see a little bit more land than 1.35 acres. And again, you do take a hit for being on 25. So anyhow, that's the list for today. And if you have any questions, you know how to reach us. You can reach us by email. You can reach us by phone. You can take a tour of homes. There's still some slots open for the next couple days, or even on the weekend. We do about 18 time slots per week. Yeah, so just tours. You can come to Starbucks, all kinds of fun stuff. It's all over on that side. And just let us know how we can help. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow, and have a great day.